we are going to be taking a look at FC25 starter teams. People have been busy with a database coming out. Everyone has been looking around for the best of the best players, seeing who's going to be cheap. Of course, there's a few players that we believe are going to be cheap. I think a João Felix won't be like too much. Players like Chiesa probably will be a lot. But yeah, some people have built La Liga teams, Serie A teams, Prem teams. You guys can see the route I have gone down. I have gone down the Prem route. Now, I feel like I've probably pushed it a little bit with Chiesa. I think Chiesa's probably going to be around 80,000 coins. So yeah, maybe I'm pushing it a little bit for the RTG starter team, but this is what I'm planning to do. Also, my centre-backs, Van de Ven with 88 pace and Todibo. But yeah, we're going to give ratings out of 10s. My team, I'm going to be honest, I feel like I've done well, but there's going to be better out there. I'm going to give my team a 6 out of 10. Like this card for a starter centre-back, 95 sprint speed, 82 acceleration. Yeah, his reactions aren't high. And yeah, he doesn't have a lot of defensive playstyles. But you have to keep in mind, this is the start of the game. Anticipate jockey is probably enough. 73 stamina is a little bit worrying. You have my starter team that, you know, I'm like, all right, I probably will be able to get these players like Chiesa, maybe. But João Felix, Doku, Nunes, I should be able to get him. And then you have this with all the new icons. You know, Buffon is in there, Bale's in there, Miyama's in there. She's got Deadpool Plus as well. I'm interested to see how good she's going to be. But yeah, like Putellas, Mbappe, this team is going to cost a lot. Wait, hold on. Okay, Thuram will be playing centre-back and right-back for him. Interesting. What we got here? So we got Yamal, we got Adeyemi, we got Xavi Simons, Sabitzer, Dani Olmo, Camavinga. It's a nice team. Kim Min-jae and Oppa probably will cost a hefty amount. I think Oppa, yeah, he will be... Oh, he only has Bruiser, so he ain't got, like, Interceptor, Jockey, or anything like that. You stick him on a Shadow, and you are fine. I would say, if I had to predict a price for him, probably around, like, 40,000. Kim Min-jae's in there, Balde's in there, Llorente. Llorente will be probably quite popular in a lot of people's teams, especially at the start. Yamal. I don't know how good he will be. I feel like Yamal's going to be one of those where you have to wait for a promo card to, you know, to really get him to like a usable level. Same thing as maybe Xavi Simons as well. It's a nice team. It should be a quite cheap team. Apart from, again, Upamecano and Llorente. And maybe Camavinga as well. But I don't think Camavinga will go for too much. I'll give it the same rating as my team, to be honest. It's 6 out of 10. He's got some solid players in there. See, this is what I mean, where people are going to go away from, like, Prem and Bundesliga. They're going to be unique and go for the Portuguese league. And I'll tell you what, St. Jude's having 93 pace is kind of crazy. For your first centre-back in the game, 93 pace is a joke. I also do believe there will be some pace tax, let's say, on St. Jude's, because he will be the fastest centre-back in the entire game. He probably will be going for a lot. Yeah, it's a nice team. This shouldn't be much either. This shouldn't be. Maybe Gyökeres goes for a little bit, but with him having 3-star skill moves... Actually, let me see his stats. He's got really good pace. He's got pretty solid shooting as well. I would give this, like... I'm going to do it again. No. Okay, one below. I think this is a 5 out of 10. I think this one is just slightly worse than the one we just saw. Oh, I like this. I like this. Lookman. Chukwueze, I believe is how you say it. Probably not. Ugarte in the midfield. I think he is a little bit slow. 69 pace. Let me actually take a closer look here. Yeah, the sprint speed is a little bit low. The agility is a little bit low as well. And the passing is kind of mid. I feel like you can do better. Yeah, I feel like you can get a better midfielder than that. I have a feeling, though, that you might be a United fan because you've also got Mainu in there as well. I didn't even know Mainu's an hour 77 as well. Oh, the lot doesn't look too bad. 85 pace. Gavardio's in there. Kosowanu, I believe is how you say it. He's got 80 pace. Have a closer look. Yeah, not bad. He should be very cheap. He should not be expensive. I like how you've done a hybrid. You've gone down the Serie A route and you've gone down the Prem route as well. I feel like we also will see more teams like this where people aren't just going down one route, one league. Of course, I did it, just Prem. But I think a lot of people are going to go down Serie A with Prem or maybe Prem with like the Bundesliga. Loftus, I think he will be quite cheap. I don't think he'll be that expensive and he does look very good. 7 out of 10. He's honestly, his attack is solid. Another 6, in my opinion. Another 6 out of 10. Okay, now we're going to a bit more of an expensive team. Konate won't be cheap. Romero probably will. Pedro Portal, he'll be... Yeah, I think he'll be quite cheap as well. Gaia, probably as well. Unai Simon, cheap. Havertz, Yeah, probably. Llorente we all know will be expensive. Tchouaméni now being an 85 as well, probably will be up there. Garnacho, maybe for early Evos, he could be expensive, but maybe not. Alvarez. I think a lot of people are going to want this Alvarez card. This Alvarez card reminds me a little bit of Correa. You know how every single year we use Correa, the La Liga player, the striker? We use him every year as our starter striker. I think this is going to be a play that's very similar to him. This is the best team we've seen, for sure. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Did you know 67% of people watching this video right now are not subscribed? So if you are enjoying the video, make sure to leave a like and hit that sub button. He's decided to go down the La Liga route, and he has got Correa in the striker position. It really is. Like, you go for Correa or you go for Alvarez. Or you go for both. Like, realistically, why would they not work with each other? I mean, stats are probably going to be very similar. Maybe Correa is just slightly better because of the agility being 90. Camavinga, Correa, Llorente will be the most expensive players in the team. Yamal might be quite expensive just because I feel like there's going to be a lot of hype. With him, this is his first year in FC and Ultimate Team, so he might be a bit on the market just because of the hype. I'll put this above mine, to be honest. I'm going to say this is a 7 out of 10 as well. I'm interested to see how much Marcus Rashford costs next year. Very interested to see, because he's now an 81 overall. Is that going to bring his price down by a lot, or is it going to be kind of similar where it's an 81 overall, but he still goes for like 20k? Correa in the team again. Martinelli. Huh. 4-star, 3-star. Oh, he's got base finesse shot and technical and quick step. You're gonna, listen, unless you're spending a little bit on the game, you might struggle to get this type of team if you're doing an RTG. But it depends how lucky you get. Because if you end up getting a card that goes for like 200,000 coins, you're going to be able to afford this team quite comfortably. We got Thuram in there. We got Adeyemi. We got Xavi Simons, Loftus, Palacios. Intercept and anticipate on your holding midfielder at the start. Wow, he's actually got pretty good defending stats for a holding midfielder as well. I remember Tomori this year at the start, so FC 24, he was like 100,000 coins or like 80k. So he is gonna, he's gonna cost a lot. Klosterman right back. That's gonna be interesting. And then you got Raum, and then you got Hradecky. It's a nice team. You've gone down the Bundesliga route. You've gone down the Serie A route as well. I'm gonna be honest. I'm never ever gonna get used to this being AC Milan. No chance, man. It's a nice team. I'll put this better than my team because of the Tomori Singh in the left centre back position. Isaac in a starter team. Now that's interesting. Alvarez as well with a Musiala. Wait, hold on. Yeah, he's still going for the 4-3-2-1 formation. So the difference between the 4-3-2-1 formation this year is the fact that these are no longer centre forwards. They're now cams. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays next year. This is very expensive though. Musiala won't be cheap. Isaac will be a lot. Alvarez, as I said last time, he'll be a bit, but I don't think he'll be like through the roof. Tonali should be a lot. This Tonali card, to have this card in the middle is like the dream. He will be a lot though. He won't be cheap. There's no way he'll be cheap. Alfonso will be like over 100,000 coins as well. Upamecano, as I said, will be a fair bit as well. All round, it's probably the best team we have seen today. It's also the most expensive team we have seen today. I mean, for a starter team, that's like a 9 out of 10. Joe Gomez. Is that the first time we've seen Gomez in a starter team? I'm pretty sure it is. He tends to be a big favourite for starter team centre-backs. He's also going to be very expensive. Isaac's in there, Doku's in there, Madueke's in there. It's a cheaper choice than Chiesa, but I feel like what you have done, you've gone for a cheaper choice in a right wing position compared to me, but then you've gone for a much more expensive card in the striker position. So you kind of just shift it over to here. Isaac, everyone's going to want this card. He can play Advanced Forward Plus, and he can play as a Poacher Plus as well. Finesse Shot, Rapid Flair, First Touch. It's an expensive team. I think Gusto will be in a lot of people's teams as well. Kadioglu is going to be a big favourite for a lot of people. Ligue 1 route, Prem route, La Liga, because, wait, Llorente's just completely off chemistry, okay? And the Bundesliga. Do you want me to be honest? You're doing too much. You're just doing too much. I know at the start, you might not have 33 out of 33 chem, and if you do, you've done a pretty good job. But this is just, at this point, it's just like, you're doing too much. Take a step back and rethink it. I think 3 leagues is max, especially at the start of the game. 3 leagues. Isaac in there, we got Alba, which, to be honest to you, not really familiar with. But does she look bad? No. And she has got a lot of playstyles. Technical, finesse shot, and quick step. With first touch, relentless, and aerial. Wait, aerial? 5'7"? Huh. Like, when you look at this team, do you think it deserves an 8 out of 10? It might actually. You know what? With how well balanced it is, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Virgil in a starter team with a Van der Ven, with a Diaz. This guy is going to cost so much. He will cost more than Chiesa. When you have an icon in your starter team, and it's Thuram, one of the new icons that looks unreal as well. Like 90 defending, 90 physicals. With that pace, his passing and dribbling ain't amazing. But he can play centre-back. I actually forgot about that one as well. Jockey, slide tackle plus, block, anticipate, bruiser. The only one he ain't got is intercept. Good luck trying to get that card into your starter team. Tonali, of course, amazing. Doku, of course, amazing. And Kunku, of course, amazing. Trossard. That's an interesting one. Low sprint speed. Really good dribbling stats. Rapid flare Travella. You went for a kind of realistic centre-back duo, but then you put Thuram in a right-back position. Zoboslai, I have not seen him. He might be pretty good as like a attacking centre mid. Ooh, yeah, might be good. Have to use him in game because I'm looking at these stats right now and they are looking a little bit all over the place. Gomez, Lorente, Branthwaite. Huh. Okay. Is that just as bad as Maguire's? Hold on a second. Because I know Maguire has really low... Oh! Harry! 37 pace, Harry. Wow. They didn't even make him a gold rare. I've noticed a lot of players have 2-star weak foots. I don't know if EA have decided... Oh, Branthwaite's got a 5-star weak foot. I don't know if EA just decided to go really strict. Of course, we all know a certain individual has not even got a 2-star weak foot. He has got a 1-star weak foot. Chiesa Darwin. Okay. Alvarez Inaki. Lamar Camavinga. Not the first time we've seen that duo. Kunde. Now, I don't remember how much he was at the start of FC 24, but he was a fair bit. So that might be a card that you will struggle to get. Let me see how good Kunde is. Yeah, he's good. As expected, right? You go for like a shadow. Or let's say you don't feel like you need that kind of pace at the start of the game. You could go for an anchor and give him that 88 strength. Completely up to you. Quick step is very nice to have on a centre-back at the start as well. This is our first 10 out of 10. And I'm not, you know, leaning towards anything here. No, it just looks like a beautiful team. Otavio in there, Vitinha. One player that we've not seen yet in a starter team, Pulisic. Look at this card. 4-star, 5-star. Hold on a second. What's happening here? Good dribbling stats, so you don't have to worry about that. You go for a Hunter or Hawk Hemstall if you can't afford a Hunter. Wow. For a winger, that card's a joke for the start of the game. Finesse shot, rapid in there as well. Inside forward on both sides. You can't really ask for more. 4-star, 5-star. Thuram is 3-star, 4-star. Williams is 4-star, 3-star. But all of them have got a good amount of pace. Great balance in the midfield. Done. I actually forgot about her. There was a lot of people that used her in FC 24 at the start. She was one of those players that you could rely on with her, you know, passing, with her dribbling, all of that kind of business. She ran a slow midfielder either. Yeah, she probably will make a few people's teams this year. Tomori's in there again. Of course, going to be very expensive. Dumfries, first time we see him, I believe. Marisic is in there as well. I think this is also a well-balanced team. It's better than my team for sure. Has he got a few more expensive players? Yeah. Pulisic won't be cheap. Tomori won't be cheap. Those are going to be the most expensive cards in the team. I would give this an 8 out of 10. 8.5 potentially. I'm going to take a wild guess here and say that he's a Real Madrid fan. Just a guess. Not sure what's giving it away, but yeah, just throwing it out there. He might be a Liverpool fan as well. Rudiger, Carvajal, Valverde, Bellingham, Camavinga. This Bellingham card, what even is this? Like 90 finishing. What? Like, sorry? Every single pro player will have him. Every single pro player. There's no way a pro player will have anyone else other than Bellingham. I feel like Bellingham's their first choice. And then, of course, if they got enough, like, a Hullet or something like that, of course, they go down that route. Mbappe alone is going to cost, like, 3 million coins. Overall, Vinny's going to be, like, 1 mil. Bellingham will probably be, like, close to 1 mil, maybe more. I'm saying that team costs at least 5 to 6 million coins. Maybe 6 to 7, maybe, but I think that's pushing it a little bit. I think 5 to 6 million coins for that team. Good luck trying to get that team. Creativity levels, immaculate. Shawinga up top. a club legend on the RTG. And we won't forget. We will never forget. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Her team of the season carried us. She's got a 2-star weak foot, though. All right. Diaby. Wow. Not seen him once today. And he was in everyone's starter team last year. Very good card. Quick step and rapid again. We got Wilfred. Yeah, probably will be pretty decent. Still has got the 5-star skill moves. Cherky, yeah, 5-star, 5-star. Kessie has like a holding. N'Golo's in there as well. Nice to see N'Golo going into a starter team. I have no idea who this is, I'm going to be honest. And he doesn't look great either. 2-star, 2-star. All right, the weak link. Ibanez, yeah, he was very popular last year as well. Simakan, not really that popular last year, I think. Klaus, first time we see him as well. And then we got Sambi in goal. I like this because he's got a little bit of a balance. Like, this is a realistic starter team. A team that might cost a little bit because of a player like Diaby. But a team that's not going to be, like, through the roof. This team won't be above 200k. No chance. I will give him, like, maybe 1 week if he's grinding out the game. 1 week, maybe 5 days to build this team. It's a realistic team. I rate it. Again, your left back's a little bit of a weak link. But I probably would say your attack is better than mine. The one that I built. And your midfield, potentially. 8 out of 10. A strong 8 out of 10. For especially your creativity as well, going down the Saudi League route.